Most online workouts will have you doing the basic bodybuilding workouts like bench press, barbell squats, lat pull downs, deadlift, mixed with a few isolation moves like lateral raises or leg curls, and prioritising muscle fatigue and getting a pump. But these workouts miss two other parts of your training that are key to longevity and building a strong, powerful and athletic body. And this is why functional training is different. This type of training covers your power and agility that mimic real-world movements. You'll cover areas like stability, coordination, balance and power development so that you can manage anything in your day-to-day life. And in this video I'm going to show you exactly how to structure a workout so you can stay strong, powerful and athletic in an all-rounded routine. Now a warm-up shouldn't be just your typical going for a walk on a treadmill or going on a bike for 10 minutes. What it should be is you training your body to move through a full range of motion in different areas so that you can be prepared for your workout ahead. I'm not going to take up too much of your time in regards to showing you everything, but I will show you a quick video with a little bit of music over the top, and make sure you write them down. While doing these, you want to be making sure that you are fully twisting, reaching and squatting, just so you can encourage your body to work at its full range of motion. This will make sure that all your joints and your muscles are all ready for the workout ahead. Now, if you don't work on your mobility regularly, you may notice that you are at a higher risk of injury, especially when it comes to doing any form of lifting and in day-to-day life. So make sure you do these at least every time you go to do a workout or every single day. Every workout will start with a power exercise. The reason is because we lose this 1 to 3% every single year by the age of 30, which is the reason why most people might realise they can't jump as high, they can't push, they can't pull, or they can't even run. One example is a kettlebell swing. This is a lower body power movement using your glutes and hamstrings to quickly explode the kettlebell up in front of you and keeping the momentum going. Another one is the landmine rotational punch. This one adds the core rotation, but again it's initiated by your lower body and finishing by with a pressing motion. This exercise is something I do personally to help me with the power for my golf swing. Not that good, but at least it goes far sometimes. Medicine slam balls. This is another one that uses all the muscles of your body and especially your core, as you have to brace to keep your spine neutral, as you will have to when doing similar movements in everyday life like picking things up. The kettlebell snatch is a great one to improve your power, endurance and full body coordination, as it's an overall great one. The best advice when doing this one is don't let the kettlebell fall over your hand, because if you do, you will get a bruised wrist. Feel like you punch the air instead of letting the kettlebell swing over the top of your arm. This section is your usual strength training, from bench pressing, barbell squatting, hex bar deadlift, anything that is a compound lift. With this section you roughly want 3 to 4 exercises and are making sure that every single week that you are progressing, whether it is in weight or whether it is in reps, every single week, ensuring that you are building muscle and gaining strength. And let's say you use a certain weight and you get to the top end of your rep ranges, the following week make sure to up that weight until you can reach that top rep range again. Continue this pattern and you will never not make progress. Even though the goal is to get stronger and test yourself, technique and form is crucial when performing any of these to reduce the risk of injury. If you feel at any point during a compound lift something begins to ache or hurt, this could be a sign that the technique is off and you may need to lower the weight to get adjusted to doing the correct technique, because ego lifting isn't good, believe me. This is the result, ladies and gentlemen, of ego lifting at such a young age. And in the strength section you do also cover the isolation exercises like your bicep curls, tricep extensions, seated leg curls, just so that if you want to work on a specific muscle and encourage growth and strength there, these are the type of exercises you would add in during this phase. And And this part will be some form of exercise that will train your stability, balance and your coordination. And these can be things like your kneeling kettlebell shoulder press, your ab roller, your Turkish get-ups. Like the Turkish get-up, this requires you to stabilise yourself and brace your entire core and your shoulder as you get the kettlebell up into the air. This builds stability and strength throughout your entire body. And during these exercises, you may actually know that one side may be weaker than the other. This is a sign that you need to be doing this regular and strengthening up the weak side so it matches your stronger side. Because when we have muscle imbalance, this can actually increase the risk of injury, and doing these exercises is something that we are trying to reduce. And that is how you cover all your bases so you can feel strong and athletic. But remember, we're not all bodybuilders. We don't all want to be stood on stage in a thong asking other people how we get on. Nothing wrong with that. Not my cup of tea. But the whole point of all this is so that we can live every day and be able to do everyday tasks without feeling pain or restriction. And for those of you that stay to the end and actually like the video, thank you. I hope you have a great day. And for those that actually decided to leave, I hope their pillows are warm at night. And if there's something else that you'd like to see me cover, drop it in the comments below and I'll see you next time.